Okay, so now that you got it, I don't even know. I'm not even going to do this. This is not a tutorial. This is going to be a hey, come along with me while I play with my truck. All right. Look at that. I mean, if you learn something, you learn something. If you don't, you don't. So, going back together, I'm more concerned with it. Come on. So, I can't seem to get you guys in there very well. That's probably why. I forgot where the lens on the camera was. So, it's going down here. Goes down to the crankshaft. All I'm doing is just making sure it's seated in the grooves. Big thing, seated in the grooves. I'm gonna get the, oh, you're upside down. Seated in the grooves, and then I'm gonna start tightening it back up. There is a torque spec and a tension spec. I don't have a tensioner tool, so it's like 1/2 inch deflection on this one. Really don't know about the other ones. I'll have to go back and do a reference, and then we'll go over the torque spec. I don't have a foot-pound torque wrench. I have an inch-pound, so I'm gonna have to do some conversions and torque it down to spec. I'll bring you back in a minute. So, I had to get that little thing back in the notch. It's a pain in the butt. But I finally did it. It didn't take me long. Took me a little bit. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tightening it. Make sure we're going the right way. Righty-tighty, right? I don't think. Yeah. There is a washer on it. Make sure the washer gets put over the loop as well. Okay. I don't think I'm on that. Of course I'm not on it. It's a 14, dude. I mean, it's a 12 millimeter out of 14. That's it. All I'm doing, I'm holding it just to keep pressure, or to keep check of the tension. Gotta thank Timmy the Tool Man and Sean for giving me the confidence to do this job. This is my first time, so we'll see how it goes. It's getting tighter, actually. That's what she said. Not sure how much deflection to really give it. I don't want it loose, but I don't want it tight. I mean, all in all, it's a 1/2 inch deflection. It was pretty tight. When I put it on there, or before I took it off, so I'm not, without being able to look at a measurement tape, I don't know. I mean, that feels pretty good. I can twist it. I don't know, that may be more than a 1/2 inch. You tell me. I can twist it. Get down here, if you can see it. I don't know. It's right dead center. I think it's, I don't know. I think we'll try that and see how it works. All right. So now I have to lock down the lock nut. I don't think there's a torque spec on it. I really don't. I just think there's a. Just think you just lock it down. What is that? A 12? I don't know if I need a 12 or a 14 on this one either. I'll give her a shot. She was pretty tight, so. There may be a torque spec. I don't know. But right now, I just gotta find the hole. mean, obviously, you want it tight, so. But you don't want to strip it. That's a 14. Now that one does have a torque spec. I don't know what it is. I'll look it up in a few minutes and I'll let you know. But for now, I'm just gonna cinch it up good and tight. And I'll put the torque wrench on there. I just kind of want to get it all down together first. That may be, that may, I don't know. It may be too tight, maybe loose. I don't know. We'll see. We'll go from there and we'll see. Now the next one we gotta do is the AC compressor. That one does not have to go through the fan, thank God. That's underneath. That one's gonna be a little bit more tricky. I may bring you along for it, I may not. Sorry if this isn't a full tutorial. Look at that. Yeah, I'm just not ready for that. I don't have a camera stand, so we'll go from there. Okay, so here we are. Got the belt on. It's not really that complicated putting it back on. We need to get the tensioner bolt locked back down. So we'll do that now. Yeah. We want to go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Alright, so I believe you can be like me. You can be upside down with me. I'm not gonna cry about it. You might. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to hold you and do this at the same time, but you get the drift of what I'm doing. Okay, that one's in. Yeah. I'm telling you, they look pretty good so far. She's gonna be happy to have these new belts. Now, from the manufacturer's specification thingy, there are tension specs on these belts. Again, you can go by feel, half-inch deflection-ish type thing, and all that good jazz. But after you run them, you need to come back and check them again. So you let it run like 10-15 minutes. Listen for squealing and all that good stuff. We're gonna go ahead and get the power steering one on and get everything tightened back down and call it a day. So, I got grease all over me. I got all the belts on. Got everything cinched up pretty tight. Changing my gloves, putting on some fresh gloves. We're gonna go ahead and reinstall the air box. Get that back in. Run the engine for a few minutes, make sure there's no issues, and then we'll torque everything back down. So I'm gonna take you along on the ride for the air box. All right. Get some gloves on and we'll get the air box. All in all, I have learned I do get nervous messing with the vehicle. I mean, it's, the way I see it, you're going to be trusting your life to this, and you're going to be going 50, 60, 70, 80 miles per hour down the road. Something happens. What do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna have a wreck. You could destroy an engine. I mean, vehicles aren't cheap. Hence why I'm trying to fix mine and put it all back together. But doing this job has prepared me. I'm glad that I didn't start off, gung-ho. Oh, let's go ahead and change the timing belt and do all that, because I didn't expect this job to take more than an hour. And I started at 11:30, and God, I think it's almost 2 o'clock. So the rain's coming. I'm trying to rush this a little bit to finish up. I do have some more stuff I want to do on another video series. Probably not a series, just another video of changing the dash panel lights. So I'm going to record that. I'm going to do that today, record it. I may not release it at the same time. So we'll see. Future projects on the truck is definitely going to be including doing a head gasket change, or a valve gasket. I don't know what it is. A head gasket cover. I need a gasket seal because this doesn't look good, and I don't know if that's from the leaking power steering, which I'm looking at the power steering. I don't see any hose leaks. That's really the amazing part, is I don't see a hose leak. So I really think that the problem with the power steering is strictly from the gonna be from the cap that's not, you know, it has missing guts on it. So I'm gonna get the air box in. Taking care not to lose screws that I've had on here, not to lose their orientation or anything like that. So first thing I'm going to take out, I'm going to go ahead and take out the intake thing. So I'm going to get the air hose taken out and take you back with me again, you know, like we did last time. Have fun. We'll have fun with it. Oh, the iPhones, and it's all